Hello everyone and welcome to another, live stream. I don't know where my brain just went on that one. Welcome back. Sorry for the long wait between live streams. I've been doing a lot of grinding on the FTB server, so I'm going to be getting logged into that right now. And I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Discord if anyone's already joined in there with me. And I will be on the Galactic Network Discord. The link should be down in the description below. Alright, and currently sitting in the room by myself, so. What word? Yeah, I've been meaning to stream for the last few days, but I just haven't gotten around to doing so. Trying to find a job and everything. Alright. Yeah, cat, what are you doing? Alright then, Cruz. And get over to the gameplay. And hello everyone. So let's see. I've been doing quite a bit of work off camera here. So I will be needing lots of resources for the builds I intend. So we got right now it's a rubber tree farm. I can technically interchange this out for most trees. This is using a full Botania and a little bit of other mods. But mostly Botania and vanilla. Also, same going here. This is pure vanilla, with the exception of this better barrel and Botania setup. Got some trees going here, bushes and flowers. Been working on resources. Speaking of resources, my inventory is cluttered with junk. I've also been working on server stuff, so because I am an admin on the server for people who do not know. In fact, I'll go ahead and go show you some of the admin stuff I have done. And also, let's see who else is on. It's Donnie McDuck. And 1 second. Alright, so the first thing I have worked on is spawn. This is our new spawn at the moment. Oh, we traded it out for grass blocks. That's actually pretty nice. But yeah, this is... God, that's it. Okay, but yeah, this is the spawn that I built. Just a little simple thing. Mining world portal and another portal to hub, and of course our gateway to the server. Then I don't have any food on me, do I? Yes, I do. Let me go ahead and go to hub because that's what I worked on next. And let's see. Not a cat. This is another thing I've worked on, which is our hub world for people to be able to teleport between. So the hub world is something that we always do on Feed the Bees because it makes life so much easier. But I came up with the idea of making it where, of course, we have our central room, and Cruz is following me apparently. And why is there a crafting table right there? I'm admin, so I can just break these blocks, so most other people, like everybody else, can't. There's currently some issues with our claim chunks going awry, but basically everybody gets their own little plot, and they're allowed to customize that said plot however they feel like. We have some teleportation systems here, so you can go between bases. And right now we're just waiting for players to get back online so they can reclaim their chunks and bases and all that, and I forgot about that. That nearly killed me. Well, that gets me over here. So, like, this one right here is Cruz's little base. His hub. I haven't worked on my hub because that's something I want to use actual resources I gather, and I still need to think of what I want to do with it. And blurp. Switch that back over there. That one. Are you throwing potions at me, sir? Okay then. This one's mine. Like I said, I haven't worked on it yet. That one's April's. She's one of our friends on the server. That's the server owner's plot. That's Genosex. He's another friend of ours. That one's not owned. Dot's another player, and then we have Volted, which is one of Mystical Rose's friends, which I'm about to go over to Mystical Rose's base. Rose really likes to make the kind of darker builds, it would appear. She is a really good. In fact, I believe she is being hired by another server to do some map building at the moment. And I'm actually friends with Mystic Rose, so I can just open and close doors and all that kind of stuff. Even if I wasn't admin, I would be able to do that with her stuff. But what I'm coming over here to do, which this is just a temporary setup, is come over here to this Miss Craft book. Alright. And her room is filled with slimes again. Alright, and this is going to be the server admin office. It's going to kill all these slimes. Because, oh my god, there are so many slimes in Rose's office. Good way of getting hats and slime balls, though. Actually, I don't think Cruz has been on since I... Oh, stupid slimes. Since I finished my office. Where am I? Helicopter hat. There is quite a bit of lag on the server, I'm noticing that. But yeah, Rose's office is work in progress. I do believe Cruise is technically still a work in progress, but can't say for certain. Ow, slimes. Ooh, motivation hat. Oh no, not motivation, encouragement. We did fix this size issue when you logged off yesterday. This is my office right here. I hope you do like. So, I have a connected textures mod installed, so that way this looks nice. But with vanilla Minecraft, you see all the borders of the glass and all that kind of stupid junk. But with connected textures, you get this nice fog effect leading down into the bottom, which I love. And then, of course, just having floating plants and everything around. And just my little workstation here. So. Yeah, Gump was not happy because we tore up his wall to fix it. And also, Rose kept on putting little land markers in his thing. Here, doors being weird. I don't like your door. Yeah, this is my little office. And also, just because. Oh, I know exactly what you're seeing. Me and Rose have agreed to this, so. I did all the little redstone to set that up, so. Have some good old resonating ender just pouring out from the ceiling into this nice pool below us. So, this magical floating stuff. And also, just because we all apparently are using impossible things, I got some flowery ones, which make them look like little planets. So I'm happy with that. There's pressure plates. There's pressure plates. And then no one's worked up here yet, so not quite sure what we're doing up here. That's Gump's office. As Rose put it, it looks like the inside of intestines. This is Rose's office. Do not jump in the channel of blood, you will fall to the void. And Cruz. I do not know if you have been on, but keep inventory has been turned off. And then on top of that, we have also disabled the this is my roof. That bothers me now. And also the gravestones has been disabled because they were eating people's inventories. So if you lose your stuff, you lose the vanilla. Why what? Am I not your friend or something? Eh. I am your friend, so why can't I open your doors? Because the graves have been bugging out and deleting people's inventories. I just said that, Cruz. Let's see, spawn. No. Oh wait, yeah, I do need to go back to spawn. We can't fix it, Cruz. Gump doesn't want to keep inventory on anymore because of the fact that people have been abusing it. And we can't have Amazon because people keep on bitching that they're losing their stuff. So. Oh, I think Cruz did replace it already. Derp. Actually, I need to do one thing in creative mode, which is... Oh, helps if I'm in actual creative mode. I'm just going to go ahead and claim this chunk there. Oh. That makes it a little bit more of a nuisance. Alright, block his off. And this one's also unclaimed. And this one's also unclaimed. Actually, that part doesn't matter. And actually, I think Finn's been on and claimed his base back. Yes, he has. Okay, so he doesn't need it for his. Then just one last time. Actually, there we go. That's the one I want. Always use Fansigns. What? Get out of here. we go. And what is gone? What are you saying? I'm gonna be deleting it right afterwards. This is only for admin purposes. Derp. Actually, a second. I think it's Bibliocraft that has it. I think one of these does what I'm thinking it does. I think it's a clipboard. It is not that. What do you do then? Oh, okay. Never mind, that doesn't do what I was thinking. And I think that's everyone's portals for now that has not been able to claim it. So we can open this back up for players. And delete these. Alright. So now I'm going to go back to my base. I am an idiot. There we go. Try to get me some more chickens real quick. Don't need more chickens wandering around. Alright, so I have some stone made for the project. I'm also planning on using lots of wood. I kind of want to get some andesite, but I have no clue really of how to get a massive amount of it without just having to run quarries all over the place. So I can find diorite with cobblestone to get 2. Actually, let's see. Forge lexicon. Alright. Some leather. Alright, there we go. And I crashed. Server didn't like me doing that apparently. I crashed the server. Nope, just crashed myself. Nevcat, why'd you let me do that? Why'd you let me do that, you little turd? She doesn't care. She just loves her head scratches. There we go. Alright, so... Oh wait, it's V for empowerment. There we go. So, andesite. So there's a chisel, and that's the Patania version. That's the one I want to get. But... it won't let me. That kind of sucks. Because I can make the Patania version, I believe. Yeah, I just take stone and throw it into Catalyst, which I already have one set up. By the way, this little tree farm right here, if I leave it running like for a day or two, will actually get a surplus of mana in it. Because of how it's set up. So basically what it does is we have a Rhinocorpius planting saplings on any golden grass that it sees. And right now we have it planting saplings that are rubber wood. Then every 5 minutes we have a mana spreader, a pulse mana spreader underneath here with the, well, it doesn't want to tell me the lens, but with a phantom lens on it, pulsing to this one that has a bore lens, out to that one which has a bore lens, to here, and then back into the mana pool, so we don't waste any extra mana. And that breaks any blocks that are in the way. Then I have a... I had a block What happened to my block? I think someone might have broke it because they thought it was just a random floating log. There we go. But I have that log there to keep the leaves there, which might sound weird. But I want them there because of the munch dew. So what the munch dew will do is if it sees any leaf blocks in its radius, which you can see right here, it'll eat the leaves and pump. It'll eat any mana, or not eat any mana, eat any leaves and turn it into a small amount of mana, which is fed into this mana spreader into here. As an alternative means of generating mana, we can come over here and enable this, which will send a whole stack of rubber wood down once the lag is gone. There it goes. We have a Exoflame taking mana from this mana pool and feeding it into here, which then cooks up some charcoal. Once we have some charcoal, it gets dropped onto a pressure plate down there, which is fed into these Endoflames, which is also feed into that mana pool. But the munch dew by itself is enough to keep this whole system sustained, like, permanently. I also do have a ARK Carnation, which whenever oh no, that was just these guys eating. But the ARK Carnation is whenever it sees a plant, it'll give it a growth tick. We also have a sprinkler from agriculture, and we have the sprinkler from open blocks, just to get as much growth ticks as possible. And then finally, for the flower setups, we have a Sogilina, which prevents my magnet from picking up items around this area, and we have a Hopper Hawk pulling all the items off the ground, if it's not accidentally eaten by the Endoflames here, and putting them into these nice barrels, which we have pre-designated so we don't have to use the item frames and the items inside of them. Over here, we basically have the same thing for the stone. What it does, it takes mana from the mana pool, feeds it into this pulse hopper, which I normally set to 2 seconds. And right here we have a weight lens, so when it hits this block, it gives it physics like gravel or sand, and it drops down to that half slab, and it just sits there until the Hopper Hop picks it up and puts it into here. But this thing likes to also glitch out a little bit, so I have to fix it occasionally. We have an egg farm for us to be able to make a lot of egg salad, because it's a pretty cheap source of food. Mostly this random junk. And God, I am tired for some reason. Mystical Rose provided me with a ghostwood sapling, so I now have a ghostwood tree. They're kind of hard to come across. I've also gotten some other of the industrial craft rubber wood. I don't know why that got so tongue twisty for me to say. Oh, the munch dew is doing its job. See, it's just randomly picking off a leaf block and eating it and producing mana. It actually produces a bit amount of mana. And the thing is, I have to have that wood block over there because we have the fast decay mod on. So if for some reason the pulse goes through before it eats all the leaves, it'll just break all the blocks and then the leaves will just instantly decay. Though that is also sometimes a good thing, as it also provides us a way of getting more guaranteed saplings when they decay that way. Oh, and see, you got to see the pulse right there. That broke all those blocks. It's gonna, now we have this guy. Once the server stops lagging. See? Places that down there. And then this will put down a new sapling here. And our Hopper Hawk just picked up all the blocks and put it into our storage crates here. And I have a simple switch to be able to switch back to the normal mana pool if I need to. But you can see I'm starting to get a little bit, I started to outgrow my little hole in the ground here. So I want to start working on a base. Oh, and also I found in Botania, there's a nice little config for the Garden of Glass mod pack sky texture, which gives you this lovely sky, which has a rainbow and has planets and everything you can see. And I just broke some sugar cane, so now I'm gonna have to harvest all of this because it's gonna bother me otherwise. Alright, into sight. Let's see. There's something from Mine Factory Reloaded. I know this. But what block was it? Ah, that one, the Unifier. It's kind of expensive. Let's see, so... First things first. I am going to need a gear. Get some aluminum brass. Disable that for a moment. I said disable that for a moment. How's dirt in there? Oh, probably from when I did that. By the way, somebody set a lava tank to white for the inner tanks, and that's what I'm using for my current lava source. So apparently, it was a player who joined the server a long time ago and hasn't jumped back on since. So one of the other active players went and basically took over their claim. So we always have lava. Hey, Never Cat, come here. Meow. Say hi, Never Cat. Say hi. Why are you licking my arm? That hurts. Stop it. No, stop it, Never Cat. Stop licking everything. Why are you licking everything? Why is this aluminum brass not melting? 1 second. So, as I stated a moment ago, I am an admin for the server. I'm not a moderator, I'm an admin. I'm not the owner, but I do have access to like the console and stuff if I need to assist with making sure everything is running smoothly. Did it boot up twice while I was... Gonna have to check into that in a moment. Oi. You know what? I'm just gonna... What? That was weird, but okay. Also got a lumber axe. One of the other players actually gave this to me while I was assisting them clearing out basically a whole forest. Still have my steep statue. I have 2 anvils. Don't know why I have two. I made one, and I guess I made a second one at some point. Either that or somebody just left an anvil here and I just moved it. Because a lot of the mods and admins don't know. I don't know why. They just like to come over here and just kind of do their thing. Alright. Are you going to actually melt this time? Or are you just going to sit there and look pretty? You're just gonna sit there and look pretty, aren't you? No! God damn it. One second. Blurg. That's terrible. Why is the TPS so low? What was it? One second, guys. There we go. Wrong one. What? have sworn that was the command. Oh wait, is this an earlier version? Please don't tell me it's an earlier version. If it was the earlier version, it would be this one maybe? Nope. 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 Earlier version. Hello there, Ashley Mumu. Welcome to the live stream. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to do admin stuff. Trying to figure out what's causing the TPS to be so high. Oh, I'm streaming with OBS. Well, technically Streamlabs OBS. But when I was talking about TPS, I'm talking about like actual server latency, so. Technically, I should not have that. Don't need that. I got a lot of slime balls. Happy for that. I was needing slime balls. So honestly, I might be getting off here in a moment because I'm like super tired for some reason. So I have some other things I need to do. Mostly just want to get everyone caught up on what I have been doing. Also made a portal to the Twilight, but I mostly did that to help somebody else out. My tree got set on fire. That was not fun, I will say that. Lurg. Throw that there, that there. Ooh. My cat is kicking the wall, but I don't know why. Cats, they're weird. How much extra mana do we have? We have a tiny little bit. I can show you how the stone farm works real quick. Oh, actually first, is this milked it at all? That has milked it. So that's not working for some reason. Maybe I have to upgrade it to a stone one. So pop that off so it goes back in. Grab this. Just to make sure. Okay. There we go. Throw that in there for now. Oh. Him and that dead meme. How to get in there? Eh. Alright, so I need 2 silver gears. That's not too bad. I think I got some silver around here somewhere. Because if I make it through this smeltery, I don't need a piece of iron in the middle, which saves me on a little bit of resources. So I need 8 pieces of silver for this. Throw that in there. And on top of that, Ooh. Also gonna need a tin here. Oh boy, my sleep schedule's all out of whack. Oh, hey, trees grew again. I'll let y'all actually see how it works this time. So, let's F1 so you can see. I don't know which is going to trigger first, the months 2 or the... Oh no, it was... Do I actually see men in person in this form? Yeah, I do. Okay. So what you should see... Okay, months 2 is going first. So from right there, you should see a little red burst go there. Then up to there as green. Back down as green and back to there. The red means it was from a pulse mono spreader, while green is a regular. Months 2 is just having a field day at those leaves. Making sure the produce has plenty of mana. See, keeping it nice and full. Oh, you can actually see all the little lines from where everything goes through everywhere. But it ate all the leaves, which is nice. And then, here in a moment, we should have a pulse go through and break the remaining blocks. Oh boy. Oh, there you can see it right now. Alright, and then once this pulses again. Oh wow, that is a lot of latency. It plants a new tree. Picks up all the stuff. And I'm actually gonna just call this a night because the server is being super laggy. And I am also just really tired. I do hope you all enjoyed the live stream while it lasted. Please leave a like, favorite, and subscribe down in the description or down below. You can also join the server by going to the server IP, which should be right around down here. Oh, that's another thing about the nighttime. It's a little bit buggy when it starts just becoming dusk or dawn, but it gets really pretty later on. But you can join the server down below. You can also follow me over on Twitch if you wouldn't mind. I'm probably going to be moving my live streams over to Twitch a lot more often. But as always, please take care of yourselves, and as always, keep on surviving. And until next time, goodbye.